Hello, I'm the Edge Mechanic, and this is lesson 31 for Breath Edge. Now, I went upstairs, I did some inventory management, and I thought to myself, hey, I want to make some solar panels to bring down my breach chance. But I'm not finding electronics quick enough, right? The only mission I have right now is to get to the Normandy. So, let's go. You know? Let's go to the Normandy, and let's just see what happens. I mean, we've got gas, and if we find some cool stuff along the way, we can always stop and pick it up. But I say we go, and it's a long journey, but that's why we've got the car, right? That's why we've got the car. Ah. I'm gonna take my time. I'm not even gonna. Well, I could burst us there. I have 2 fuel tanks with me. I hope that will be enough. Not a lot of visibility in the car, in the spaceship, but that's all right. That's all right. There I go yawning again. I was yawning in my 7 days yesterday, and I'm yawning again today. A lot of yawning. Wow, we got here much quicker, but I think with the bike it would have been a test. I think with the car, much easier because of the oxygen, obviously.
According to my calculations, the next decrease in the radiation level will occur in 17 hours when the shell of the core overheats. The decrease in the radiation level will be significant, and it will last from 3 to 10 seconds, after which the explosion will follow, splitting us into atoms. With this in mind, it's highly recommended that you hurry.
Okay. Do I have a timer on this or anything? Alright.
If I'm not mistaken, there's an accelerating transport station ahead.
Okay.
Apparently, they plan to use it for the evacuation of Normandy, although it's hardly possible to do that. These stations help small spaceships gain initial acceleration when departing from the liner, but they are of no use for long-distance flight.
Alright then. Let's,
There's just one question that tickles my mind. Why are there so many damaged coffins? Aside from that, these coffins have limbs, weapons, and undoubtedly active AI units, judging by the weak signals coming from their remains.
Really? Is that... Oh, no, it's me. I thought that rock was moving. Like, is that rock moving? Let's get our blaster ready. Because I do see we have... This... Can we go... I wish there was a way to go up without always having to point up. Oh, no, that's just, I don't know what that is, honestly. Why is that like that? Because it shot through or something? I don't know, dude. I don't know. Let's just pick stuff up. And we've got our fudge sickle. A lot of coffins. I wonder how many of them can be opened though. I'm guessing not a lot because most of them are open, unfortunately. This is a new place, so I just want to kind of look around for a second. Let's continue to look for electronics. When we head back, we'll make sure... That's alkali. I don't want alkali, and I can't remember what electronics looks like. What the heck does electronics look like? Let's get back in the ship. We also need to... No, get it back in the ship first. That's cool. Oh, and the air coming back. It's just magical, guys. Alright, I want to go here. And I want to turn the... excuse me now, I've got hiccups. I don't know what's happening right now, man. I'm yawning, I'm hiccuping. There's only a couple of more sounds I can probably make with my body. So, that'll be fun. That'll be interesting, won't it? Should we just...
To be honest, I'd rather not know what all of this means.
No, you're supposed to know what this means, dude. Help me out. Oh my gosh, it looks like... I don't know what it looks like.
It seems that the Normandy team died heroically fighting with coffins, which goes beyond any and all logic. On the other hand, the fact that you are still alive goes beyond any and all logic as well. Most of the ship's systems are functioning nominally, but it will take a little effort if we are going to fly away from here.
It's a new ship, guys. Die, please. To Captain Normandy from his worst enemies. I don't get that. Why would they make that into a poster? Okay, well, I hate the idea that we've just left. That we have just left our, there's a processor. A kitchen? Kitchen. Change recipe. Kitchen, honey required. Pick that up. Okay, alright, forget it. We've left our place. I don't know if there'll be a reason to go back, honestly. I mean, I will, because there's some things, like I probably should bring the suits. Oh.
The steering wheel's broken, but the rest is in order. This is the Normandy autopilot course. We can't change it without a living captain in any way, not even with a handy scrapper. However, it's highly unlikely that the captain calculated such a complex route for no particular reason, so we'd better not touch it at all. I need some time for analysis.
Yeah, okay. This is cool, guys. Although, I know I'm one step closer to finishing, you know? It sucks. Alright, let's just kind of look around here for a second. I need to figure out what the recipe is for a steering wheel, so that we can make that. I think when I say when, because I know I will, because I love it, and I imagine that the next update will be a while down the line. So the next time I play, I think what I have learned is, there's something up there, is that, look at that. Oh, that's it. That's it. That's the electronics. I remember now, since I'm looking at it, obviously. Do we need a grabber for that? And why did this guy not bring a grabber? No, that's what he needs right there. He's got it. He's got it. Let's just go up here and see what
we can't do without some repair work here.
Maneuver engine required. Ah, okay. Right? So these are the last few things that we learned how to do. Alright, let's look. Do I have a grabber? I mean, I know I don't have a grabber. Can I make one? Maybe. So, we don't know how to make the steering wheel. We're missing one more. We can do the maneuver. We can make those. I, in fact, have a couple of generators back home. Plenty of plastic. We'll have to make a compensator. So, it looks like we will be going back. That's great. You know, I'm all about that. I love the idea.
The breach is not dangerous, but the ship will have problems with depressurization in the habitation module. Therefore, any unattended belongings will fly out into outer space during the flight. I recommend you use certified storages and containers. There should be no guns on such a shuttle. Apparently, they made an exception for Normandy. I doubt that this message is true. Crocodiles became extinct more than 50 years ago.
Crocodile Dumby is looking for friends. Alright, let's just kind of look around here real quick.
The habit of taking selfies can lead to no good. By the way, why haven't we found any cameras yet?
Why are you saying that? Look at that dude. He's missing like part of his head. Alright. I want to go up here, but let's take the car. Nope, you know what? Let's go down here. Check things out. I don't need wire.
Please note, the coffin is almost intact. Maybe we could fiddle with it a bit.
It looks like a robot. Are all of them robots? What's happening here? Stop! Oh, the
I've heard that Captain Shepard is a woman, but I wouldn't want to check it.
What was I saying? I don't know what I was saying about robot. It's hard to give it a name. I think we're...
There is no description of this equipment in my database.
We're
I
just...
assume this is the central robot system, and it seems to be powered by the products of natural decay. In simple words, these robots run on decomposed corpses.
Oh my gosh. What the heck is wrong with this game? What's firing the bad guys? Oh yeah, there were supposed to be bad guys in this.
Judging by the makeup stains on the wall, we can estimate the approximate flight speed of the deceased female. Or, to be more exact, the deceased male, which is a bit strange.
Did you see something? I thought I saw something floating just then. Alright. We've got another hand. We've got another couple of hands. Let's, we'll check those out. I'll get in the car here. We'll go check those out. Let's see what's happening over here.
It's him, undoubtedly. The legend of the cosmic forces of self-defense. Be careful, quicksand textures killed a lot of heroes.
His hand keeps getting in the way. I should go. Strongest biceps in the galaxy.
There is no doubt that this body belongs to the captain of Normandy. Probably during the battle, the
Captain, fan club member ID card, Felicia Sheepsworth.
fell into the textures and died from multiple injuries to the head caused by collisions along the way. It's recommended that you take some time for mourning and looting.
Okay. Where's my car? Alright, let's go check out those other couple of tasks. If we can check things from inside the car. Oh, no, it just got me out. Repair tool. I got a repair tool. It's right there.
That's great. It looks perfect.
Yep. Okay. Well, that's one less. Yeah, go ahead and fix it. It's fine. Alright, one less task. One less task, I should say. Since I'm not sure what the sounds were that just came out of my mouth. Alright, the car... It's loud. I say that because I like listening to the background music. It's very lovely. It's lovely.
Almost done.
Okay, I got a couple spots there. I got that one there. Alright, so the repair jobs are going to be easy. So I gave, this week, the students started my new assignment. I had so many questions last week. I mean, a lot of questions. Now, this is pretty typical. I don't know if it's typical because they're kids. I don't know if it's typical because they're 5th graders. I don't know if it's typical because... I don't know. I really don't know what it is. But...
Great job. Unfortunately, the station's control units are still broken, but the good news is that you don't need them to launch Normandy at all. I just wanted to keep you busy while I was doing some important calculations.
Alright. Appreciate ya. But they had so many questions about directions. Well, you have to know, especially since this is distance learning, that...
This is real gold. Judging by the inventory number, this is the coffin of one of the leaders of the party. However, the leader is nowhere to be seen. It seems that apart from aggressive armed coffins, we also have traces of corruption in the party.
That is gold. Holy crap. That's resin. I really should extract it, but I think I need a grabber. Yep. fart knocker. Cool. What was I saying? Directions. So we all have them written. They're online. I mean, anytime the students want to look at the directions, they are able to look at the directions repeatedly.
It seems that the deceased was in a hurry and tried to neutralize a coffin filled with buckwheat. It doesn't look like explosive weaponry.
Buckwheat. Hold buckwheat. Instantly overcooking.
Still, it's not that easy to confuse buckwheat with a bomb. It's even harder to confuse wires with your respiratory system tube. However, this fellow did so. He cut his oxygen tube and successfully diffused himself.
Huh, man. Well, disappointed. I thought when they said coffins, we'd be able to find quite a few of them to open, because I know we still have some to open. Is that electronics? Yes, it is. Alright, we've got 2 electronics. I would say that this trip has already been worth it. I don't know where my car is. I mean, I really don't know where my car is. I don't think it's down this far, is it? There it is. Oh, I thought I turned it red. What did I turn red? We'll get in there and figure it out. So this week I did something differently. Vehicles. I did vehicles. All vehicles should be red, right? Why is mine not red? Okay. Something to think about, isn't it? Where am I going? I've forgotten how to get home. Back through this way, huh? Alright, we'll head home. So anyway, so this week, instead of just doing regular directions and then the assignment and whatever else, I made the directions into a quiz. So the directions were there, but then 10 questions that covered the same obvious material. Fill in the blank, true, false. Pretty easy stuff, right? I figured I'm an absolute genius, right? Turn your directions into a quiz, and then they have to pass the quiz in order to move on to the other tasks. It was absolutely brilliant, guys. Did it solve all my problems? No, I had kids make 100 on the quiz and still have questions about the directions. I mean, I've taught for 23 years. This is my 23rd year here. I have no explanation for that. I don't know how to explain that. I don't know what that means. You know, if I could translate it into teacher speak, then I could figure out the solution. You know, I could try to solve it. But I don't know. Well, this is fantastic. I mean, I feel like it's a little, perhaps a little bit slower. But as far as not having to worry about oxygen whatsoever, it's pretty awesome. So, if you can get the Zaz one, may I suggest you get the Zaz one as quickly as humanly possible. Now, I normally try to cut out all the travel, you know, unless I have a lot going on. Unless I have a lot to talk about. But I had something to talk about. So anyway, so I think in the next playthrough, I'm gonna make. I don't know if I ever finished this thought. I still want a base because I think it's cool, but I think it needs to be. Oh yeah. I was getting ready to just jump out. I think it needs to be smaller. And the solar panels need to go in immediately, right? Alright, let's drop off what we have. I'll just drop it off here and we'll clean up later. Alright, good to have some metal. I was getting a little bit low on that. Good to have 2 electronics. I don't know what these things are. You know, I don't know. We'll figure that out later, I guess. I'm going to hang on to 1. I like to hang on to 2 waters and 1 food. So, let me do some eating and let me do a little bit of drinking. Alright, here's what I want to do because I have a feeling that, based on what we just did, we have discovered something new. Alright, so we still need to scan for steering wheel. I have no idea where that's going to be. That will probably take us the most time, unless I just look it up to move the story along. We can now make a compensator. So we need a compensator. I feel like we're going to need the igniter, right? Because we have not made that. So inductor and compensator, because I already have a generator. Compensator and an inductor. Well, I'm not finding anything new. I thought with all that talk that we had something new to make. Actually, let's go back into... No, here we are. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. Inductor, we do not need electronics. Compensator, we do not need electronics. We only need electronics for the generator. That's good news. That is such good news. What else can we... Let's look here at the research. We only have one more thing, a military oxygen cylinder. Do you feel like we're going to even need that now? I don't think we do. I mean, I guess we could do it if there's some sort of achievement, but I don't care about that. I'm not in it for the achievements. All right. Why isn't there more containers and more stations? Maybe it's because they've just made this many spots for everything, and yet there was no chance that we would ever fill them up. Or they put all of these in, and then on future updates, bingo, bango, you've already got the spots. I got it. I'm with you. I know at some point, maybe it's a future update, we're supposed to have aliens or some sort of... We're supposed to fight these things that are hurting our buddies. The artist can offend and draw anyone. Usually this happens simultaneously. You can recreate the images drawn on the dummies with a marker on the wall of your living room, and your mom wouldn't even know. Artist. When are we an artist? Dodger. Add 5% to rocket speed. Vacuum cleaner. Alright, well, I could keep looking at these, but let's not. Let's just move on. Alright, messages. Great. Okay, what do we need again? I was kind of hoping there was more that we could do on the research table, but oh well. Inductor, metal, plastic, 2 wires. Metal. I did put some plastic in here because I was running out of it in other places. You know what? Why don't we grab, although I moved it, although I have no recollection to where I moved it. I mean, you got me, yo. Well, there they are. There they are. Alright, we just need one of those right now. Okay. There we go. We have the inductor. We now have a generator. We need a compensator. Alkali, 2 refined, and a titanium. alkali, 2 refined, and a titanium. No, we're... No. Although, I know that dinner's almost ready, so I do have to get out of here. Alright, we're gonna need more metal. That's obvious as it gets, huh? Alright. Let's run over here. And let's make another one of those. I'm just glad that this game won't be over. I know that there'll be future updates, although between chapters 1 and then 2 and 3, it was a while. Am I right? I'm right. Alright, we don't know what that is. 2 plastics and a titanium. 2 plastics and a titanium. No. Alright, we have a lot. We don't have enough to do upgrades to the, excuse me, base right now, but oh well. Where are we going? Boom. 2 aluminum, 2 batteries. 2 aluminum, 2 batteries. Wait a second. Let me check that one more time. That's what I thought. No, that's not what I thought. 2 aluminums, 2 batteries. Alright, got it. Gonna have us hotwire it, maybe? There was a battery there. I should have grabbed it, but oh well. I knew there was more in here. 2 aluminum, 2 batteries. You just have to keep saying it. Keep saying it, it will come true. Alright. So, burning fuel inside small engines. I have a feeling we're going to need it. So I think it's good that we have that. So what do we do now? Well, we're going to have to figure out I'm just going to put these away for now. We have to figure, oh yeah, I forgot. We got a couple of blasters, although I don't know what the purpose of that was, but a lot of blasters. Maybe moving forward we'll need those because of our enemies. Whoever the aliens are. What was I saying? Oh, we need to figure out how to get the steering wheel. That's all we're short on. Alright, my wife did stick her head in and say, dinner. So, I'm hungry. I don't know what she's making, but it smells really good. So, I'm gonna go. I know she was making, she was baking potatoes earlier, but I think it's a side for something else. So, whatever it is, it's going to be tasty. I need more resin. And we're also going to need a grabber. Alright, let's go fill up the hole. Crap. We're going to have gum all over this place. Alright guys, hey, your homework is to subscribe, to like, and a comment. I sure hope that you'll come on back. Join me for BREATHEDGE. We have made it to the Normandy. We are putting in repairs. We're going to be able to fly out of this place before you know it. And another chapter will come to an end, I anticipate. Alright guys, that's it for me. I'll see you next time.